Hello and welcome. I, as always, am Duke Silver, and today we're going to be playing Morgan Le Fay. Morgan is a hero that has really risen through my pick order recently. I think before I kind of underestimated how good she was. On paper, it seems like you have to be losing for her hero power to really do anything, but I think maybe that's just the wrong way to look at it. In fact, I think that's actually Morgan's appeal, is if you are losing, a treasure can help stabilize you. So yeah, I've been playing her a lot more lately and been very happy with my results. But yeah, so let's just get into this game. So we lost a fight to Loki. You can't really do much about losing to Loki on turn 1. Like, sometimes they just have 2 characters tier 1. We lose another one, which is a little bit unfortunate. With Morgan, you do want to stay at least semi-stable through the early game. You want to kind of keep your health total high and try and turn your hero power into a level 5 or even level 6 treasure, because that's going to be a pretty big power spike and probably going to secure you a top 4 in general. But yeah, so we've lost a few fights, but we're still at 33. That extra like 5-point life buffer just actually does make a pretty big difference. And now we've got a relatively strong board, even for a 3.1. Having a 210 donkey and having stag is pretty solid. Not much is going to be able to kill a 10 power donkey in one shot. And Donkey does carry us through this fight. We get a second stag attack, which is just great in general. Free mouse is always nice, and a pair of the stag pair. So yeah, I think we've mostly stabilized. Gonna just upgrade this baby root into a good witch, and still play the baby root, of course. Another fight where we get 2 stag attacks and donkeys just putting in work. Alright, now at level 4, 33 health still, feeling pretty good. We should be able to get at least a level 5 treasure out of our hero power pretty easily. I really like Athena's Blessing here, because the 4/4 Lady of the Lake is actually just a lot better than a 3/3. Like, it doesn't die to fireball, and just that 1 extra point of power can matter a lot on a ranged character. We lose this one pretty bad and go down to 23, so maybe we're not gonna get a level 5 out of the hero power. I'm gonna take the quiver here. The sting doesn't really do much with the stag, and even with only the lady of the lake in my back row, it's still just making bigger range characters in the back is huge. And also it lets us add more Lady of the Lakes or Sporko, as we see here, which I am looking at, just deciding what to sell. The mouse just not finding a pair at this point means we just abandon it. It's just taking up space in the hand. Alright, that's a great attack into their Medusa first. Looks like Donkey has probably outlived its usefulness at this point. We win the fight on the back of our giant range characters, and we get a discounted Sporko pair. Can't really ask for a better lucky target than that. Ooh, and I get a couple triples here. And with the 4 triple in the shop, it's Crystal Ball every time, especially since I have another 3 pair that I can turn into a hat. But Moonsong Horn or Fork here with Crystal Ball is just exactly what I want. And again, our ranged characters in the back just very large and winning the fight by themselves, essentially. Okay, and we get a discounted Spellweaver. Things are looking up. Not the best shard in the world, but not the worst. Now I really want to find Aeon with this Sporko and Lady of the Lake, and there's Aeon right there. I can even get to it this turn if I skip this treasure, which I will. Briefly considering this skips puzzle rune though, as I only need one more treasure to get a 2 experience bump, but the Aeon's just better, and I don't think I need to get to 6 in a hurry. Especially since I'm going mages, I'd rather like find some 3s or 4s, like what do you call it? Forking Rod. Forking Rod is something that I really want here. Alright, and we're opening combats like pretty handily now. Crystal Ball just doing its thing. Get a couple friendly spirits here. That could be a potential fork. Definitely want to triple up this Spellweaver. Oh, and there's the triple. I'm just gonna rearrange some things here. Playing the 2 4 power friendly spirits just doesn't seem all that exciting to me. So we put the small Spellweaver in the back and the big one in slot 2 there. Missed the slay on the Aeon, unfortunate. We get a position 3 attack with the stag, that's rare. Our big range characters in the back are just gonna clean up the fight. Alright, so treasure map is a great pickup. I haven't dropped below 20 now, so I like kind of want to lose the next fight, hopefully by not too much, and then treasure map will give me a level 7. Another thing that's good about Morgan with treasure map is you can kind of control when you get like a fight or like a treasure map proc like that. I mean, I'm not going to make myself weaker on purpose, but we are going to lose this. They've got a very huge board already. Again, hopefully by not too much, but it looks like this is going to be pretty bad. Yeah, 13. Definitely more damage than we wanted to take, but we get to level 7, which is a black prism, which is absolutely absurd with Crystal Ball, as I'm sure everyone knows. As soon as we find a targeted spell. Now, we don't have a tree, but there is a Green Knight in the shop, and I think, yeah, spending the 6 gold on this Green Knight is worth it just to get this Black Prism going. Normally I wouldn't want to spend 6 gold just to get a character to target, but with Black Prism, it's definitely worth it. And with that particular spell, like gaining 7 health on everything is just, it's huge. And super important with all my low health mages. Just digging for another spell to cast, but not this time. The Knighthood's a little bit tempting, but probably too expensive. I'd rather cast a few different spells next turn rather than just the one. If I had, say, like a Scion of the Storm, I might reconsider that, but in this spot, Knighthood isn't that good, even Black Prismed. Definitely take all the Spellweavers and Wizards Familiars I can. They're gonna grow super fast, so. Gonna do some rearranging here. lightning bolt's going to be good against the slipe player, and we are going to lock that wizard's familiar, just because it's gonna grow like so fast that trying to triple it up is definitely worth it, even at this late stage of the game. Opponent that destroyed us last time gets destroyed right back. Then there's a sign of the storm. Drink Me Potion is always huge with Crystal Ball. Now we can really start to pop off finally. Pretty big tree board, but not big enough. You know, I am gonna buy this Lonely Prince to cast this royal spell and sell it to, or buy the chicken to open up a slot in the shop just to see if we can get some more targeted spells going. Still worth it to buy Aeon, I think. We definitely want a triple Aeon. That way, if we find a triple at some point, we can potentially get out of the horn. I would even replace it with Hat still, just for the extra spell cost reduction. At this point, it looks like the ghost is 15 turns behind. Just not even close. I'm gonna sell and buy the royal so I can cast the royal spell. And another. Why not a third? Again, those health spells are just super invaluable in this mage build, because everything you have just doesn't have much toughness. And yeah, I am gonna get rid of the horn now that I have tripled Aeon now, and putting this this Sign of the Storm in the Ambrosia slot is gonna make it over 1,000 power and toughness. Looks like the tree opponent didn't improve their board enough to compete, and that's it. Black Prism, just doing his thing. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I would really appreciate it if you would leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I respond to every comment, and I like hearing from everyone. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.